Hi guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the best releases of 2021 fragrance edition. And honestly, there's not a lot. I probably posted the worst first, aka why I'm wearing the same freaking outfit in the past 3 videos. This is going to be a trend. I think I usually do film 3 to 4 videos in the same outfit. I could change my shirt. I apologize. But the thing, you guys, at least for me, this is my actual excuse, is that I get my perfumes on my shirt. So then why I don't want to get the same fragrance on like 3 different shirts. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. So first is Matcha Meditation by Maison Margiela Replica. And you know, I don't wear this one a lot, and sometimes when I wear it, it bothers me. I love matcha, you guys. I'm a matcha addict. There's a video that I'm gonna insert right here.
One thing about me, if it's a matcha, just know I'ma drink that shit. Cause it just never misses. It gives every fucking time. All hits, no fucking misses.
Yeah, even smelling it right now, I have to be in the mood, and I feel like I'm rarely ever in the mood. So I probably won't ever get a full bottle of this. Even if I finish this up, I'd probably just get another travel spray. But this has matcha, this has white chocolate, and I feel like this is the best matcha fragrance on the market. I've tried Unicorn Fruit, I've tried Sunday by Ariel Shoshana. There are some others that I've tried that I'm not remembering right now, but they found a way to really nail the matcha essence. And the reason why I can't wear this all the time is because it does smell like the powdery matcha. Like literally when I'm in the process of making my lattes, which I haven't done in a really long time, but I recall the scent, and this is perfect, you know, replicating memories and taking you to an experience. I definitely get that. You know, I wouldn't say the longevity is amazing, but it's also not entirely just a skin scent. Like when you put this on, I wore this to the gym a few times and I had to stop doing that because it was kind of like distracting me from my workout. I just kept smelling like matcha in my face, but it has a sweetness to it. So it's not just a bitter matcha. Matcha is kind of bitter on its own. It has that white chocolate that is really special. So yeah, there are some other notes as well, like some florals, but I think it's a very well composed scent and one of the most accurate matcha scents that I've smelled. Okay, let's go through these kayalis, because I don't know if y'all remember, but kayali was on a roll this year. I had to look back on when these were released and they were all in 2021. So that's crazy. Utopia. I almost didn't mention this one in this video because, I mean, I have used quite a bit. Can you guys see my dent? I've just used a decent amount, honestly, because this one I do have to overspray. It's not super powerful, but it's a sunscreeny coconut, but with lots of florals, like a burst of florals. Oh, and there's some lemon as well. I really enjoy the Italian lemon in this. The opening is my favorite part of it. When it does dry down, it does become more of a coconut, sandalwood, vanilla, just it's very pretty. But the explosion in the beginning is my favorite part. You can get a little bit of everything in it, but this is a strictly summer scent for me. I am a seasonal fragrance person, so I'm not going to wear this anytime soon. So that kind of sucks. I do feel like that's kind of why I almost didn't mention it in this video, because it just sits on my shelf. But I know when the summer comes around, I'm going to be spraying this all the time. It just fits the vibes. It just makes me feel summery and happy. So this is the best fragrance in this video, in my opinion. This is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. I just wish I could see through the bottle to see the progress I was making, but this is a jammy rose. I never knew what that meant until I tried this fragrance, and it's just true. Like, you can smell the rose, but it has this sticky jamminess to it that's pretty sweet and really yummy, and it has saffron. I also thought I didn't like saffron before trying this fragrance, but that's what's making this perfectly spicy. I think there's pink pepper as well. And it's just the most yummy spice. It has a Middle Eastern vibe to it, which I think this is like one of the only Middle Eastern inspired fragrances that I own. Just in the sense of like, I don't know, how it's composed, I think, because I don't have anything that's quite this spicy. But I love it. It's so feminine. The pink metallic bottle perfectly encapsulates the vibes of this fragrance, and I love it. This is sexy date night vibes. That's what I mainly envision it for, but I could also see myself wearing this no matter what season. Eden was recently released. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of this one, but I am. You know, I love It's very strong. I love my body mist. I love how they're cheesy, simple, fruity scents, but I hate the longevity. That's my issue with them. So this solves that problem for me. It gives me the simple, linear red berries, like sour red berries fragrance. It's super juicy, it's super fun, it's super playful, but giving me the eau de parfum part that makes it last longer on my skin. Some people don't experience good longevity with this. I usually have an issue with that. With both of these, it could be better. But with this one, I find that it lasts a lot longer on my skin. So yeah, I mean, I recommend you guys try it out and give it a chance. A lot of people didn't like this one. I was so surprised by that, but I found a lot of the self-care people that I follow, the body care people, loved it. It was like people who are kind of fragrance vets, you know, are fans of Keoli long time. They weren't really seeing the vision with Eden, but for me, I did. Then we have Pear Ink by Juliette Has a Gun, and this gets a spot because it's one of the only pear fragrances that I like. Well, there are a lot of fragrances that have pear that I like, but this is pear, period. Like, this is a pear scent, and it's soapy and fresh, so sometimes I wear it when I just want to smell clean. I don't really care for those like lazy Sunday morning bubble bath scents. Like, I really don't want to smell like cotton or fresh sheets. I don't know why. Like, I think people smell good when they smell like that. For me, I just would prefer to take it up a notch. So this has a soapiness, this has a cleanness to it, but it also has the juicy pear, and it kind of reminds me of like a pear popsicle. It's really cute. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go through the full bottle, but I do really enjoy it. So it's just pear and broxton and musk, and I feel like it's composed really well. Then I have Fireside Flurries by Bath & Body Works, and this is just comparable to all of these scents right here. It's beautiful, it's complex, it has woodiness, but it's sweetened by the toasted marshmallow, and I'm definitely getting the toasted aspect. Like, it's not just, oh, like some people do not get the marshmallow note right. Like, I tried this Delizia, I think that's the brand name, marshmallow perfume, and a lot of people say it's like the best marshmallow perfume. I didn't really like it. It was too powdery. It just smelled kind of like not what I was envisioning. But Killian kind of nails the marshmallow. Fireside Flurries nails the marshmallow. Look at the holographic. And this also has some really pretty lavender. And, you know, I'm not big on lavender in my fragrances if it's too obnoxious, like in Lieb. But in Cloud and Fireside Flurries, I love it. It's just a nice calming presence to assist with the fragrance without completely dominating it. And lastly, you guys, I have Vanilla Bourbon by Mix Bar. This took me a while to come around to, but I do enjoy this one. I mentioned this in a recent video, but I think a lot of people assume that bourbon vanilla means that it's a bourbon alcohol note with vanilla, but it's not. It's actually just a place where they get the vanilla from. But in this fragrance, they actually did put oak infused bourbon and vanilla and I think some black pepper or something, and they just made a really nice smoky, if you want a smoky woody vanilla, this is the way to go. Like a darker, deeper vanilla. If you didn't like vanilla 28 because it was a little too sweet, if you don't like some of these vanilla scents because they're not smoky enough, this is the way to go. And honestly, this is what I expected By the Fireplace by Replica to be like. It's definitely on point, but it's still not, it doesn't take away from the vanilla. I can still smell the sweet vanilla. It's just not as sweet because it's been balanced out by the other notes. So at times it can smell a little waxy on me or kind of strange on me, but I think that's just because I'm not used to these types of scents. So yeah, for $20, I highly recommend picking this up at your local Target. So you guys, those are all the fragrances I have in this video. And it's crazy because I was like, I have so many perfumes. I've tried so many perfumes, but they have been older perfumes that were released before 2021. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please let me know your top releases that were released in 2021 because it was a bad year, okay? For fragrances, for people, and if we can just have some positive discourse in the comment section about your favorite finds, that would be awesome. But I'm so excited for 2022 for the opportunities, for the perfumes that will come out. Follow Fragrance Watch if you want to keep up to date with new fragrance releases. that will be down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for a great year. Thank you to anyone who has subscribed or taken some time to watch any of my videos. I really, really appreciate you guys. And again, I'm wishing the best for all of us in 2022. So I will catch you guys in my next video. See you then. Bye.